Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret about me. I hate journaling. I hate it. I don't enjoy it. I've never liked it. If I ever try it, it's like maybe I make it 5 days and then I'd fail completely. I just don't. I don't know. It's funny because I'm a writer. I don't really like writing. So, but I found a thing I like. I found a way to do it after many, many decades. And so I wanted to share it with you in case you're like getting the itch to journal. New Year, people like really get into that. And this is by doing it by hand, handwriting. And so I was like listening to something that was talking about how we kind of the lost art of handwriting, and I personally hated cursive writing. As a kid, I hated learning it. I was like, we have this perfectly fine way of writing. Why do we need to learn this whole other way? But but it was just talking more about I feel like it's a more of a meditative properties of like writing by hand, and whether you write cursive or not. I sat down and did it recently, and I went to the coffee shop. I didn't do it at home, just kind of went somewhere relaxing, nice music on. I enjoyed it. And I was like, I'm just going to actually focus on the writing, like using my handwriting and forming the letters the right way, like I learned in second grade, and just kind of having fun with that. So I, I did it for maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or something. And it was really fun. And I didn't even have a thing I wanted to write about. I just sort of flowed. Sometimes you can do that. You can ask a question like, what do I want to write about today? And just sort of like let your hand and your mind do it. But if you're focusing on the writing part and forming the letters, it can be really relaxing. And the words just kind of come through, like don't even anticipate what they are. They just kind of let it go. And I think that's a problem with my handwriting when I am thinking, is that the thoughts come so fast that it's like I'm just scribbling and I can't read it. But if you don't have any thoughts and you're just focusing on the writing, whatever flows, you can just kind of like put it on the page. There's no rush because you're not trying to do anything. It could sound crazy. Doesn't matter because it's really about the handwriting. So I suggest trying this kind of like, by hand thing. And then I was also wondering like, what else should I be doing by hand that could be really meditative and not worrying about the outcome. So I haven't figured that out yet, but I think this like theme of like doing things by hand is really interesting. Maybe something to explore in 2026. I don't know. But yeah, if you don't like journaling, just give this a try and don't even try to write anything. Just go through the meditative art of writing. So I don't even think of it as journaling, but like I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and I'm gonna write by hand some words and just relax and see how that feels. And who knows what you're gonna get? I don't know, it might be some interesting stuff that comes out of your head, but take the pressure off. It's not a journal, you're not recording anything, you're not trying to get ideas, you're just relaxing and writing. So let me know how it goes if you give it a whirl. I think I'm gonna try it this afternoon.